Have you ever seen your principal get arrested? Our principal made literally every girl in the entire school report to the gym out of nowhere, and as soon as we walked in, we saw how mad he was. He was standing on stage ready to give an announcement, and as we sat down and it was perfectly quiet, he looked at all of us and accused us of inappropriate dancing at our school dance last year. This year's dance was a week away, and he told us there would be a strict ban on grinding, twerking, and throwing it back. And anyone caught performing the forbidden moves would be kicked out and served a 1-week suspension. Nobody could believe this was real, but apparently so many people got in trouble for doing it last year that he had to ban it. Apparently every time they told them it was banned, they would always just say they didn't know what grinding was. Everyone was freaking out inside because this was crazy. He said he wasn't going to let that happen again, so if any student genuinely didn't understand what grinding was, they could come to his office after the assembly for a private demonstration using dolls. He said it completely seriously. By lunch, the news had spread like wildfire to every single student in the school. Everybody was talking about how the principal told us he'd show us how to grind, and that's when it started. A line of literally hundreds of students wrapped around the hallway, past the water fountains, past the bathrooms, all the way down to the science wing. They were all waiting outside the principal's office to see his demonstration. The teachers couldn't do anything because there were so many of us, and nobody could get through the hallways. It caused so much chaos, and even the teachers were standing there wanting to see what would happen. The entire school was basically lined up, and when the principal looked at the line, he was sweating. He grabbed a student and asked what was going on, and she said, "We're all here for the demonstration. You said to come." He panicked. You could see it on his face. He told everyone to go back to class, but someone yelled, "But we still don't know what grinding is," and the whole hallway started agreeing. So a few minutes later, he made an announcement over our intercom. He told us that instead of doing the demonstration in his office, there would be an optional assembly in the auditorium after school. This was even better, because as soon as the bell rang to dismiss us from class, every single hallway was packed with students walking in the same direction. The buses got canceled because the drivers were waiting and nobody was coming outside. Sports practices got canceled, and that auditorium had never been more full. Almost every student in the entire school was packed inside, but since a ton of them didn't go home, parents started to worry about where their kids were, and some ended up calling the police. Even the teachers wanted to see this happen, and as we all watched the principal walk onto the stage with dolls, the room instantly exploded. He was just trying to show us what grinding was, but everyone was freaking out. He was yelling, "Quiet, shh!" And when he finally got us to calm down, he started to do the demonstration. Everyone went crazy, recording him with their phones, screaming they couldn't see, and to do it again. He said, "Okay, last time." He did the demonstration with the dolls so everyone would know what not to do at the school dance last week, but just as he was doing his demonstration one last time, the cops walked into the gym responding to the worried parents' calls, and when they saw the stage, all they saw was our principal showing a bunch of 15-year-olds how to grind with dolls. He was arrested on the spot and fired almost immediately.